Dearly beloved sisters and brothers, peace be with you.
Peace be with you, Father.
We are now on the fourth Sunday in Ordinary Time, and let me focus our reflection today on the Gospel. What you heard is the beginning of the Gospel of Mark, and let me share with you three points to reflect about. First, it is interesting to know that the first demon Jesus encountered and confronted was in church. Not outside the church, but in church. Ang unang demonyo na nakaharap at nakatagpo ni Jesus ay sa loob ng simbahan. Hindi sa labas ng simbahan. Huwag mo na tingnan yung katabi mo. Mamaya mo na siya. The Gospel says, in their synagogue was a man with an unclean spirit. He cried out, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know you are the Holy One of God." For us church people, this is important to remember. When non-church people would say to us, "Oh, I don't go to church because people in church are not nice," we should answer back and say, "Excuse me, nobody is saying that people in church are automatically nice and holy. We go to church because we need healing. We go to church because we want to be better. We go to church because we need God's help to do that." Remember, the first demon Jesus encountered was in church. You see, devils love to hang out in church. Don't be surprised if you hear a lot of problems in the church, because the Gospel reminds us that the devil is very active in the church. We are all sinners. I am a sinner. Sometimes you hear people, "Oh, Father, I know someone in the church. When she is in the church, she is a little angel. When she is outside the church, he is like a little devil." That's the first. Second, the devil, when the dark spirit of the devil saw Jesus, he cried out, "What have you to do with us?" Did you notice something here? What have you to do with us? Single person was speaking, but he speaks in plural. Single person, but he spoke us. He was referring to himself as us. What have you to do with us? It's like a split personality. One person, but he is divided. I was watching this news in the Philippines 2 days ago about a tragic incident that happened in their home. This is about a father who went home very drunk, and when he saw his children at home, he started punching and hurting them. One of them was very seriously injured and died at the hospital. He was 8 years old. And the following day, this father was already in prison and he was being interviewed and he could not speak. He was so shocked to know that he hurt his children, his own children, and one of them died. But you know, while he is being interviewed, he could not say anything, and he was so gentle, he was just crying like a baby. He became so gentle and just cried. One day he was very violent. The following day he was gentle and crying like a child. Split personality. Don't be surprised if you know some people in the church, when they are in the church, they are a little holier. Mas mabait sila sa loob. Paglabas nila, nag-iiba. Aaminin ko sa inyo, kahit ako bilang pari, may mga panahon na madali sa akin maging mabait. Pero may mga panahon na nahihirapan ako maging mabait. Kagaya ng isang linggo, itong isang community natin, sa group chat namin, nag-aaway na sila. Sabi ng isa, ang kapal naman ng mga mukha ninyo. Tapos sumagot yung isa, ganyan ba ang nagsisimba? Naalala ko tuloy itong ebanghelyo, no? Pag nagbibisa ako sa kanila, para silang makaanggel sa harap ko. Pero sa group chat mo ito, para silang demonyo sa dito sa gospel. Nag-iba. Naging dalawa. Hindi na lang isa. As. Yung anghel at saka yung masamang tao. Lesson: when our life is not genuinely centered on God, our life can be disintegrated. Our life can be divided. Kapag ang buhay ko ay hindi nakasentro sa Diyos, totoong nakasentro, maaaring maging kalat-kalat ang buhay ko. Walang kasiyahan, walang kapayapaan, walang kahinahunan, walang pagibig, walang pasensya, walang patutunguhan. That is the second, last, finally, third. The devil said, the dark spirit said, I know who you are, the Holy One of God. Even the devil recognized the power of Christ. The question that we would like us to reflect is, to whom do I want to surrender my life? To the power of the dark spirit, to the evil one, or to the power of Christ? If I surrender to Christ, to the power of Christ, the Holy One of God, if I make Him the center of my life, if I listen to Him, I will see